Okay, hi guys. I'm making eggplant parmesan, and I would call this a recipe video, except that I didn't show you the beginning because I forgot to turn the video on. So I'm just gonna talk to you about what's been going on and stuff like that, and I'll show you what I've done. I'll tell you real quick though what I did. I cut the eggplant in slices. You know how you do. And then I put a bunch of salt on all of them and let them sit for an hour. So that basically gives the eggplant a better taste. It takes the bitterness out of the eggplant. If you've ever eaten eggplant, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So then I mixed egg with seasoning and panko breadcrumbs. And I dipped them in the egg and the breadcrumbs and put them in the oven. And so now I'm going to remove them and put them in the sauce casserole dish. So anyways, but let's just talk for a little bit. So last I talked to you, I was, not in the best of ways. Things have gotten quite better. But I hate to say that because, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx things, when you say, oh yeah, everything's fabulous, and then something horrible happens. But COVID-free, thank God. You guys, I don't know why I'm going to say this now, but I've got to say it to somebody just because I think it, and so, why not say it? Maybe somebody actually... Do y'all think that Dr. Fauci is playing both sides? Because I do. For some reason, I get the feeling that he is playing both sides. Now, clearly, it would make sense. I mean, he's an opportunist, and he wants to make sure his ass is covered on both ends. So, I don't know. I feel that way. I just feel that intuitively. But I can't prove it, so nobody get mad at me for that. That's just my thoughts on it. Okay, so basically I'm pouring sauce on the one layer of eggplant. And then I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese on here. So about this COVID thing, what do you guys think? Are we ever going to live in a normal society? Wait a minute. What's a normal society? I don't know. I don't know her. Yeah, I don't know what a normal society is, but I guess what I'm talking about is, do you think we will ever go back to a time where, things will be open and we don't have to wear masks? And I thought about this the other day. It just popped into my head randomly. I guess because I used to work at a daycare. You know what I was thinking? There are people that saved their life savings to start a business because they love children and they got a daycare together. And daycares are over. No one's going to send their kids to daycares now. If you had a daycare, your business is done. So many businesses, I feel are just losing out here. There's no way it's going to ever be the same again. Or at least not for a while. But so then what do you do in the interim to make money? It's I don't know. People that... Okay, my timer went off, so I was interrupted. So anyways, I put, now I'm going to put another layer, which is not very much, over here. I really only have a few more, so I'm just going to diagonally zigzag them. Add some more sauce. Anyway, so apparently 50,000 more people got COVID in a day. I don't really know what's going on. I just watched the Lakers win the championship, and honestly that was the best thing that's happened in 2020 for me so far. I don't know, maybe even graduating and getting licensed, I don't know. It was a great achievement, but I've achieved things before, and it's always very temporary. At first you're yay, I'm a winner. But then inevitably, I feel that you have to then make another goal and hit that, because like, what's the point? You just can't sit with your achievements and not achieve something else. So it's a constant, like, you know, turn of the wheel in the head of like, what are we doing? What is the whole purpose of any of this? I know. I mean, I just like so badly want to go out. You know, I want to go out 10,000 times more than I do because I can't. You know, I mean, I think that's like me in a nutshell. You can't do something, watch me. You know, I mean, it's just, I just have that real rebellious streak. I'm not saying that I'm wearing the mask. I'm just saying that I have like, I probably wouldn't care if everything wasn't shut down. But because everything is shut down, I care very much. And I want to go here, there, and everywhere. And, you know, I can't. So it sucks. I mean, I really wanted to go to Philly to see my best friend on her birthday. But there's just so much going on, and I can't leave my mother. And, you know, who will like do things for her? I have to be here for my mother. I just don't think people understand. You know, I have a million things that I have to think about I don't know. I think that's why I get stressed out in relationships, because I feel like every partner I'm with does not understand the amount of stress that I have to be there for my mother. And so then it becomes almost like a war between my partner and my mother. And I can never have them both. And it just frustrates me so badly, because clearly that's usually what happens is I love my mother and I love my partner the most. You know, and I can't. It's like I'm pulled in two different directions constantly, and it really upsets me, it drains me, and then I just end up just blowing up the relationship, or I don't know, I guess I just am annoying, or I self-destruct or do something so that the relationship ends, and then I'm just back with my mother, because inevitably I can't give her up. She's always going to win here. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the oven now. I think I've done everything. Okay, so we're going to bake those for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and ramble on a little bit more and show you the finished product. Okay, bye. Okay, also I'm going to make angel hair pasta to go with this eggplant dish. I just wanted to tell you something else. I read that cashews are like equivalent to Prozac. I don't know if that's true, but I did read it. And so I went and got some cashews from the store. And I don't know if it's a placebo thing. I don't know. Maybe it is. But I feel like after I eat some of them, I do feel a little bit better. I don't know. It's probably all in my head. But, I mean, just FYI, anyone suffering with depression, you might want to try the cashew experiment on yourself. See what happens. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get the boiling water ready, and the eggplant's almost done, so stay tuned. Anyways, I was just saying to myself that I find it interesting that when I watch people on videos who aren't prepared, it really irritates me, but then I do the exact same thing. Like, I do things on the fly constantly. And, you know, like this whole, like I didn't turn the camera on to show you the pasta or whatnot. Or also, yeah, I put basil leaves on the eggplant, and I forgot to show you guys that. Again, what I'm saying is this. I do things on the fly, but it annoys me when other people do it. Because, to be honest, a lot of times when I do things on the fly, it actually goes rather well. It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss. Sometimes when I do it, it's a complete fail, you know, but I was watching this video of this YouTuber, Sam Vaknin, and he's my favorite YouTuber now, like hands down. I'm obsessed with him. He's an intellectual, he's a writer. Okay, I got interrupted by the timer. The eggplant is done, and I'm just gonna show you real quick by moving that. It's like sizzling. It's just for two. It's just like gonna be for me and my mother. Yeah, I was talking about, I think I was talking about Sam Vaknin. Well, yeah, I am, because, and so I've just been, you know, watching his videos. The last video he did was a Q&A. And the person that was doing the questions, they just weren't prepared at all. In the beginning, just aggravated me so much. And I was like, oh my gosh, why are you irritated by this? And it was because the person wasn't prepared. They just seemed to be acting silly, which is not what you do when you're talking to the great Sam Vaknin. You're not going, why are you acting like that? Stop. It's embarrassing. And on top of it, you're wasting valuable time that like we could be discussing really important subjects. And then she or he, whatever, was acting like just ridiculous. Anyways, I left a comment because I'm me. And I have to put my 2 cents in. But anyways, this looks delicious. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. What I was talking about with my mother is that, you know, and I know my mother is, you know, my mother, and she's not everybody's cup of tea, and I know she's very hard to deal with, and even for me sometimes, because it was like a couple of weeks ago, for instance, this is one of those things, for instance, that, a couple of weeks ago, my mother is a Lifetime movie addict. She loves Lifetime movies. She could literally watch a marathon of them on some days. And she apparently watched this movie about Marilyn Monroe, and it had Susan Sarandon in it playing the mother. And so, of course, she just immediately, I guess, related to Susan Sarandon. I don't know. All I know is, like, when I got home, this was actually... Oh my God, yes, this was actually when after my graduation party. Yes, I remember it specifically because I was like, why are you giving me this now? I mean, I'm having such a high and you're just giving me this now. She said, I was watching this movie. I don't know, have you ever watched this Marilyn Monroe movie that was that had Susan Sarandon in it? I was like, oh, you mean The Secret Life of Marilyn Monroe? I think I watched it ages ago. And she's like, yeah. Well, there was this one scene where Marilyn was talking to her mother, and she was just on and on about her job and Joe DiMaggio and Joe this and Joe that and blah 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 blah. And her mother was just like, I don't even know why you bother to visit me when all you do is talk about yourself. And I mean, I was just like, you know, oh, this reminds me of somebody, I guess, pertaining to me. And I'm like, I just graduated. I know that I've been like maybe I do talk about myself too much. I don't know. But see, that's the kind of thing that my mom will do sometimes. And I think like my partners sort of get like, why do you just give her so much attention? Like, why do you do so much for her or stuff like that? But you don't understand. She's all I have. I mean, my mother is the only family I have, really. So you have to understand that, like, I have to be here for her. This looks so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. Can I, like, look at this? Isn't that delicious? You know, just for like 2 people with the angel hair pasta. I think it's gonna be great. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry that I didn't like show myself in this video too much. I just wanted to like talk to you about what's been going on, and I did get my medication up, my dose upped. And I also got 2 Ariana Grande perfumes, and I want to talk about them. So I am going to do more videos, but I mean, you know, it's it's a process. But anyways, I'm getting there. I just bought a new tripod, and I'm using it right now. So I feel like it's you can't really tell. You'll be able to tell the next time because I've fashioned my camera up against books and stuff to have this view before, so you can't tell, but like when I do my next video, you'll be able to tell that I got a new tripod. And so that is it. I think I sound crazy. I think I sound a little manic right now, but the water is fixing to boil, so I'm gonna go and I will see you guys real soon. Okay, love you, bye.